Assalamu alaikum. Today, I'm playing balatro. Anyways, don't we just love gambling, folks? Truly, one of the greatest things ever invented. Now, my plan for today is I'll just make up a story. So, I was walking down the street, as I usually do in my neighborhood, when I came across this weird garage sale, you know? And in that garage sale, I found like this weird lion statue. And now, I looked at the lion, and the name tag said Alex the Lion, and I said to the lion, "Alex the Lion, what are you doing in my garage sale?" Okay, anyways, the lion then immediately came to life and mauled me to death. Which is quite sad, but things happen, you know? Anyways, after I died, I got reincarnated into another world as a tree, you know? As a really big tree, I might add. Well, I started out small, but over the course of like a few hundred years, I got quite big. They called me Yggdrasil, the world tree, which I found to be quite flattering because, I mean, you know, I don't want to. I don't really see myself as that important, but if they call me the world tree, it's not like I can say anything against that, you know. But yeah, anyways, I became the world tree, and I somehow got a harem of normal humanoid ladies. Like, one was an elf, one was like a beast girl, and one was just a normal human. But that's not really that important. What is important is that I killed the Demon King using my ability to create wormholes. Yeah, I know, it's a bit cliche that the world tree can create wormholes, but I mean, you know. It's how it happened, you know? And I can't really do anything against it, so... So yeah, I killed the Demon King with a wormhole, but that wormhole then sucked me back into Earth, you know, the normal Earth, not the weird Fantasyland Earth. And there I was no longer my big tree self, but my human self, the one you see before you right now. And I was like, oh damn it, I lost my harem, I lost my awesome magic powers, and now I'm in front of this fucking lion again, and he's gonna maul me to death again. And that's exactly what happened. He immediately mauled me to death as soon as he saw me appear out of the wormhole. The weird thing is, instead of being reincarnated into a fantasy world, I actually got reincarnated into like a weird sci-fi world. Which is funny, but the kind of, you know, interesting, I might say, thing is I also got reincarnated as a tree in that world. Which, I don't know the odds of that ever happening, but I mean, it's weird, right? Like, getting reincarnated twice as a tree? I don't think that had ever happened to anybody before. I mean, I heard of Buddha and about his theory of if you do good stuff will happen to you and you don't need to reincarnate no more, but I guess I really fucked up somewhere in life because I got reincarnated as a tree twice, man. I don't know what that means, what that's supposed to say about me as a person that I got reincarnated as a tree twice. I just hope that means that instead of I give life to other people, I bring shade and protection and breathable air and such. Anyways, I spawned as a tree in the sci-fi world on a desolate moon, and so I really had nothing much to do other than just grow my roots through the entire moon. Yeah. Anyways, as soon as I grew my roots through the entire moon, I noticed at the center of the moon was like this big piece of cheese. you know, like a big piece of cheese. I absorbed that, and then I gained the ability. To create my own kind of race of plant people, you know? I know it sounds weird, but yeah, I called them dryads because, you know, that's what you call them. A weird race of plant people, you call them dryads. It's just you know, tradition at this point. Tradition. And I'm not one to shy away from tradition. I mean, as long as tradition is all well and good, as long as it's, you know, not really, as long as it's humane, you know? Like, there are a lot of traditions all over the planet where they're really fucked up. Really quite fucked up. You know, like, to be honest, yeah, I was going to talk about that, the South African tribe or something, South American, who commit cannibalism when a tribe member dies, but to be honest, what's so wrong about that, you know? What's so wrong about that? It's just meat at the end of the day, you know? And they're already dead, and they did consent to it, you know? So, I don't know. Might have to... I did watch a YouTube video about cannibalism and how if it becomes normalized, then it might, you know, spiral into, you know, the social contract between other people becoming, you know, a bit fucked up. And now they see each other less as people and more like before you would see other people as 100% other people, unless you're a racist, then you would see them as a lesser race. But I'm not talking about racists here. I'm talking about, you know, cannibalism. And before then, you would see people as like 100% people. That's a given. That's a given, yeah. But after you commit like, after cannibalism becomes culturally acceptable, you'll be like, well, I am kind of hungry, you know? Like, you can commit wars way easier because your soldiers just accept cannibalism as the way it's meant to be. And so yeah, you would become less human. You become more willing to just kill other people. And yeah, so on a societal scale, cannibalism is bad, okay? Cannibalism is bad. But like, on the individual level, I don't see much wrong with it. I really do not see what's so wrong about cannibalism. You know? It's just meat. It's just meat at the end of the day. It's just meat. But yeah. Anyways, I got reincarnated as a tree on the moon, ate the cheese, and then created dryads. And then the dryads, using my magical wood, built a spaceship. Which is, you know, crazy that they can do that. I mean, I just created them, and then they're already creating spaceship and shit. I mean, props to them. I would have never come up with that. Anyways, they created spaceships out of my wood and started doing some intergalactic trading. Which, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Intergalactic trading is good. I love myself. I see the good parts of capitalism much more than I see the bad parts. But you know, we live in a late stage capitalist society where it's really no, but we live in a capitalistic society which has gone on for way too long with way too little oversight. You know. And so this is why everything is fucked nowadays. Everything is really, really bad nowadays, you know? Like, people don't have children anymore because it's way too expensive to even have children. Yeah, damn. Nobody can buy houses anymore. Everything is basically... Oh, right, that's... I never read them. Yeah. because of late-stage capitalism, the world is just kind of fucked. And I'm not saying that capitalism... Oh, yeah, I died. Anyways, that's the end. Why do people live this way? They shake all night and slave all day and get nothing. They have nothing. And when exactly were we sold that a good boy does just what he's told? Why did you choose lead over gold? When did we choose lead over gold? They say